What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Raptor Spirit is back with another one. Apologize about my shirt. My child thought it was funny to pull on my shirt and yank it down. But anyways, so I just wanted to share quickly a quick video of the new system they have for hovering, and it's supposed to basically simulate turbulence. It's kind of odd because as you get closer to the ground, you experience it, and the ship kind of hovers a little odd. But as you are higher, you don't see it, which I would think that would still be something constant when you're hovering in general. And they may make that more of a constant thing as they try to fine tune hovering. But it's supposed to also have some effect when you're actually in a storm as well. So let's just take a quick look at it. I think I turned the volume down because I wasn't sure, but I'm already talking in this video, so don't mind me. See how it's just
this is
swaying?
Actually really cool. So whenever you are close to the ground, it will as they call it turbulence, you will feel turbulence. Let's put the VTOLs down. So, but it's still doing it. But it's cool though, because it's kind of giving the effect of, you know, it's not just flat, stable, constantly as it, you know, as it's been. It gives a little bit of realism to, like, a little bit of turbulence, that, you know, it's all uneven, because no ship is just, you know, sitting there flat and perfect. It will buckle a little bit left to right, and so I like that they've done this. I'm pretty sure it's just, you know, a small implementation.
We're not gonna bore everybody with the over as I just already did. So yeah, I like the simulation. I like kind of where it's going. I think that it needs to be obviously fine-tuned. We all know it's an alpha. It's gonna be doing its thing where they're gonna be changing things constantly with CIG. So I like the effect. I think it's cool because, again, in the current 4.1.1, it's just literally flat. When you hover, you're just sitting there. It's not doing anything. When reality, you would be seeing a little bit more motion, you know, mostly from the pilot trying to keep it steady. But, you know, obviously to do that constantly, I think would be a little bit on the overage side. But I like the effect that it's giving. So there was that. And also I wanted to touch on the ground vehicles. They said they fixed it, which they did not, honestly. It fixed it in a way, but not in a way that really is conducive for it actually working. So let me just scroll here. Oh, about to spoil it. Okay, so here I'm trying to pull it out. So let's see what happens.
Play it and see, and then are like, oh, this ain't gonna work. But we'll see. I'm sure they'll fix it. I have no guns on me at all.
I was in a hurry. I just wanted to test to see if it worked, if the ground vehicles were fixed, and it's just not. Here we go. And
oh no, 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 no! It clipped through the ship. No.
And it was doing this for like a minute. Like, I'm going through this. It's really annoying. Like, you know, I understand CIG has their things, but like when you're saying something is fixed, or even potentially, like there's just stuff like this that really shouldn't be continuously happening. I know some of the streamers have said it's because CIG doesn't have a solid foundation, whatever the case may be. And honestly, look, I love the new ships. I really do, like anyone else. But this is crazy. You know, it was already bad when you'd be outside, you know, when you get out of the seat of the Nova and the tank is just up and, you know, clipping into the ground, and it was terrible. At least they made it now where it's a little more stable. It still shook a little bit, but then this, it's clipping outside of the ship on the ramp. It's been doing that, which means it's not fixed. It may not aesthetically be jumping like a crazy person. Now, mind you, when I walked away from the Nova, the farther I got, then it started doing the same thing, the clipping back and forth, which is strange. I don't know what it is about that that's making it do that, but still, the short end of it is that it's not fixed. So I was trying to test the Nova because I wanted to see what it, how it performed, because I couldn't really do that in 4.1.1. This is 4.2, mind you. I don't know if I said that earlier. So I'm in the PTU in this video. But the short end of it is that in 4.1.1, it is, you can't do anything with it. You can't transport it because it's clipping through everything. It's terrible. So now you can transport it, but it's still acting the same physics and mechanical wise. It's still drifting whenever you're turning. It's still clipping through the ramp of the ships. It's still not at all close. This is like, they were like, oh, well, people are complaining, let's just put a band-aid on it and just keep it pushing, as it's still a horrible thing. I love the new, as I was saying, I like the new ships that they're coming out with. I think they're great. The new Prowler looks dope. However, I really wish CIG would stop with the new ships and fix the physics. It's hard to enjoy gameplay. Like, I got the Nova and I thought it was gonna be cool, but the physics are so bad on it, and if they would spend more time worrying about the physics, yes, of course, I want my ships that are past date. My Zeus Marquis, I would love that. I know the Ironclad is coming at the end of the year, hopefully. And they always say we're focused on things that have content, as far as, so for instance, the reason why the Zeus isn't coming out is because the Zeus Marquis, more specifically, is because Bounty Hunting version 2 was not out. Okay. So, as I was watching Board Gamer just a minute ago in his latest video, go check it out, he makes a point that there's all these Idrises now, but there's no real gameplay for capital ships, but they're there. So, it's like, sometimes CIG doesn't really make sense when they're doing stuff. They say they're going to do one thing and then they do something else. And I do understand it's about money at the end of the day. I'm sure they need it for something, I'm not delusional. But at the same time, man, can we please just fix what's broken? Fix the physics for the ground vehicles. Sure, there may not be a lot for it, but still, people use them. Let them be used. When you drop a patch, it shouldn't break something. It shouldn't break something else constantly. It's always something constant. So I'm more for, take the next few months and fix what's broken, so where it stops breaking every time you add something to the game. That's my opinion. But anywho, so I'm taking the Nova tank. As we always see, like I said, the same stuff we've been seeing. It's having a hard time getting rid of these little rocks. It's whatever. So another thing, and this is why I think I'm going to end up selling or melting down my Nova tank, because cool as it was to get it really, like, for instance, I'm just driving it. Another streamer made the same comment saying the main turret does not aim down very far, and it's fine. It's just really, it's not working for me as a solo player. It doesn't do anything for me. So I'm probably going to melt it down. I might end up using it possibly to buy the new Prowler variant, if the new variant is something conducive to what I like to do. But I am excited about the whole, you have to wear certain clothing to get into certain areas, because that, opens doors to what some people are describing like Hitman, doing any kind of assassination, espionage type of gameplay loop, spy stuff. I like that kind of gameplay, so maybe the new Prowler might be conducive to that, getting in stealthily, grabbing data or extracting or dropping whatever. I like stuff like that. So maybe I'll just melt the Nova down, because Nova really isn't serving a purpose. I have an MTC, I have a Nursa, and I have the Lynx. So really, I don't particularly need this Nova tank. It's just it was cool what they were advertising it with, the Asgard. So that's why I got it. But so that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really going on. I'm just messing with the controls here. So yeah, seeing the gameplay as far as the new hovering they're trying to do, which actually looks really cool when you're hovering, a little swaying. Obviously ground vehicles are still broken, so hopefully CIG will do something about this and end up fixing it in the long run. We will see, but you know, as always, it's an alpha, we all know. But thanks for joining in. I'm Raptor Spiritus. Catch you guys in the verse.